Yeah, Raphi, what say you about the some of the points we've been talking about?
I think we tend to view the combination of carbs and fat as fattening because we have those combinations in ultra processed junk food that we would all agree is bad. But I think that that has much more to do with how they're processed and how they are made to bypass those signals that we rely on to tell us to stop. So I don't think that in a setting where, for example, you use a baked potato rather than potato flour, or you use, butter from fat from butter rather than vegetable oils. I think these things have major impacts on how these combinations of fats and carbs function. So it's a bit too simplistic to my mind to look at the combination per se. And in that sense, I think I would disagree. Also, maybe with the implicit assumption that goes into it, which is, of course, if you can have combinations of food that enable satiation and satiety to occur more easily, you're going to eat less and you're going to reverse your obesity. I don't think that satiety or satiation is really causing this reversal of obesity. I think it results from the liberation of fat in adipose tissue, and that signals to the brain. There are parts of the brain that can sample the bloodstream to see the level of nutrients, and cells also give off a reactive oxygen species. And these things really are the very fundamental aspects of cellular satiety, if you want to talk about it on that level, which give these signals. And I don't think that you can trick it with fiber, not in any meaningful long-term way. And I don't think that by not combining carbs and fat, you can trick it to reverse, reverse obesity either. I think you have to look at what affects what's happening at the cell and what's happening at the level of adipose tissue. And I think satiety simply results from those things going well. That's how I tend to look at it. And I take issue with the assumptions built within the satiety per calorie model, because if when I'm working in the clinic and someone asks me, how do I lose fat, I'm going to talk about what they need to do to free their fat up, basically get access to that fat so that they can feel they're not ravenous all during the day. I'm not going to tell them we have to get you eating fewer calories. I'm not going to tell them that, because I think that's a misleading way to approach fat loss.